now to see if this is working. Hey, what's up, man? Let's see, I thought I could hear you, but now I can't. Can't hear you yet. Looks like you're muted now. So unmute it again. There you go. So looks like my camera is frozen. I can hear snaps of audio, but still not hearing you yet. And my camera's frozen. Or it looks that way anyway. Yeah, pretty much. Hold on a second. Can you hear me now? Testing 1, 2, 3. I can see your mouth moving, but I can't hear you. And it could be me. Well, no, because I hear different clicking sounds. Got 6 viewers, and they are typing in the TV chat. There we go. Now I hear some audio.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why my microphone's not working. I got to use my stock mic, I guess. That's fine.
All right, cool. We got 8 viewers, and we are just now starting this because I just figured out how to get all the settings going, and I'm going to get my screen up here in just a second, my webcam on.
Good deal.
Try. It had locked up on me. Let's see. Actually, yeah, my webcam did lock up, so it was working fine a second ago. Nice. So let's just screen share. No one wants to see my ugly mug.
That's all right.
Let's see. Don't want to show all of my account stuff.
As long as they hear your voice and see your screen, I think that's all they need.
Yeah.
Probably.
Let's get my disco charts over here.
Alrighty.
There we go. Boom. Actually, I'll just take that off. All right, go ahead and say something to the mic, see if it switches over to you.
So, yeah, I'm just over here looking at some charts. Did it switch to me? Did it switch?
Yep. Yeah, it did switch.
That's cool.
It does get annoying, but I just wanted to test it out, make sure it was all right.
That's
all right, fellas.
As long as it works.
Yeah, no, I was really wanting to get this on because I wanted to get it in time for the BOJ release because I figured we'll put it on the 1 minute chart since everybody loves the 1 minute charts.
Right. That's actually what I'm looking at right now, as that is. I usually don't, but I want to see the big movements.
Right on. Yeah, we got some shout outs here inside the TradingView chat. So if you want to check out tradingview.com, if you're not already in there, Forex Men, or actually, what is it? Forex Ramen. That's right. I remember Forex Ramen. And let's see who else we got going on here. Batman, of course, is a popular in here. He's always right. I think he's going long right now.
Oh, and, yeah. Me and him, we were rallying earlier. I know he's been long. He said he's been long for months. I've been long that long, but I've been long for a minute, probably a week now, come Wednesday, tomorrow. So
right on.
But that's how it is.
Now, earlier, BTC Millionaire said he was going to join on the chat here, so I don't know. I think he was just bullshitting me. But
did he? Yeah, he might be. I don't know. He might be all talk.
I will double dog dare you, BTC Millionaire. Get on the mic.
Get on if you dare.
So yeah, let's see, UJ. Let's zoom in a little bit. Actually, I shorted somewhere up in here before that big spike. I was like sitting on a bucket out on a construction site when I shorted it. And then I looked up, talked to somebody, and I looked back at my phone, and all I saw was like there was really double digits in blue, which on my screen for the FXCM or whatever trading station, blue is like it's in positive. So I was like, what the hell? It was like double digit pips. I was like, what the hell just happened? And I said, fuck it. I was like, sell. And I sold like, I had 0.2 lots and I sold 0.15. So I kept 5. So that's all I have right now. So we'll see if it goes any lower on the news or whether it just hangs here on the S1 pivot.
Okay. Yeah. I was actually, when we were all talking on there, I think it was like a few hours ago. It was just like, it was right before some news hit. And I was like, I don't know. I put a huge lot. I think I put like a 0.25 lot out there. I made like a few bucks on it, but it was just doing crazy movements. I didn't want to stick into it too long. Well, we got some movements on UJ though on the 1 minute now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's just preparing for news or what.
Well, see, I mean, looking at the technicals or whatever on the, like, I'm just looking at the 15-minute right now, but the way the candlesticks are looking right now, it actually looks like the S1 pivot, which is, I think this is actually on the 15-minute, this is like the daily pivot. So on the daily pivot, it's like just supporting at S1. Unless we see a close of a candle below S1, it may just bounce from here. It may go sideways, at least until the news breaks, and then we'll see what happens.
Right on.
By the way, FX Charge is watching us. Thank you for watching. We got 12 viewers. Yeah, if you happen to have a Twitter account and you got some people that do Forex, man, shout it out there and share the link and see if we can get some more people in here. It'd be really fun to catch the movements tonight with the BOJ news release. I keep saying BOG.
It's easier to say than BOJ.
It's the BOG up in here.
The bog.
So yeah, I closed out all my other positions just based on some news and stuff. So I was like, I just closed everything out. The one trade that I had going since the beginning of the week was Aussie yen. I closed it out because, man, that thing's been going sideways. And, I actually haven't even looked at I haven't looked at anything actually since I got home. So, but the Aussie yen, look at that. Oh, how ugly is that? That's a 15-minute chart and it's just sideways. Ugh, horrible.
Yeah, I hate that when that happens. That's what's been, yeah, odd USD too. Been doing that. I've been like down. I got a 0.04 lot, and it's just been chilling right there between like it's like a 1 to 2 to 3 pip range. I haven't been losing more than like $10 on it, but I'm down like 684 right now. But it's just crazy how sideways it's going.
Yeah, not a whole lot of action there.
No.
Yeah, I like watching. Somebody was asking about where do you watch for news. Me personally, I use Bloomberg Live, and I actually don't have it up because I didn't want it to be all in my ear at the same time that I was in here. But I'm gonna paste that link inside the chat, TV chat, because the TV moderators really love it when you interact inside their chat room. Can't hear the Bloomberg stuff, can you?
No, I can't hear it.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to turn down the volume, though, because it's freaking loud. Well, I was getting like double audio for some reason. Yeah, and true enough, right now, Bloomberg's got some guy from Egypt with a translator, and it's really boring, but hold on to it because as it gets closer to the news release, what they'll do is they'll do an update and they'll just cut to somebody there live. They actually had somebody there in Japan, and they were talking to people on the street, so it was pretty cool. They were just giving their opinions of what was going to happen. Got 15 viewers. All right, welcome, guys. Right now, we don't have this too organized. This is the first time that I've actually live streamed for Bonavest, so I'm way out of practice on this stuff, so I don't have everything all set up. And I know TradingView won't like it that we're playing in their chat, but if you got any questions or whatever, just kind of say at Bonavest inside the TradingView chat, and then we'll get to it. Also, I'm joined here by. You want to go by Jindrake?
Yeah, call me Jindrake. That's what they know me by on TradingView. So
there you go.
Call me that.
Yep, at Jindrake. He's right there in the chat with us. We're going to be monitoring that chat mostly, so it doesn't get too confusing. And we'll keep it up on the screen here as well. So feel free to troll us. and we'll have some fun.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna put a personal goal of let's try to get like 30 viewers. We're at 15, 16 right now. So let's see if we get some more viewers in here. And like I said, tradingview.com is where we'll be at. And chat in there. Feel free to ask questions. We're in the Forex trading room. And looks like I got a couple of PMs here. Let's see, we got oh, that was Gendrick.
Yeah, I was trying to do that on the main chat, but I think holy shit.
This is 99 Nines, who is famous for making. Did you make any money on that?
I did not. I'm actually on the opposite side of it, but
I heard that kickback. Was that you or me? I don't know. I thought that was you.
I don't know. Holy shit.
Oh shit, maybe that was me. Holy crap, it's moving. We're missing it. Oh my God, it's happening.
Oh my God, it's happening.
It's happening. It was mine. I made some money. Oh yeah. Get some. I got that spike big time. What did I get
really?
down to?
Holy shit, it's moving like crazy on the 1 minute.
Where are we at? Get out of odd JPY. Dang it. I'm missing the whole thing. I was so excited about the live stream and
damn,
totally missed it. There
put
it
that
is.
screen share on that 1 minute chart. That's where it's making all the movements.
Oh, that's so beautiful. This is a 15 minute. Let's go to a 5 minute. Hell, it just happened. So actually, I think, and it's so, this thing moves so fast. It's so deep. I'm hesitant. I always catch myself and say, oh, I'm going to short it more. I'm going to short it more. And then sure enough, it's like people like probably Batman is over there saying, yep, I'm going to go long. And he'll freaking go long and make like 30 pips in a couple of seconds. And as soon as I decide to go long, then I'm screwed.
Right? Oh my God. That just tested down, like went all the way down to 101 too.
Personally, I want to short some more only because it's one of those things where if you don't worry about the news and you just trade what's in front of you, we're going down in general. You know, it's like,
yeah, you really are. I'm thinking about doing a wedge too. It's like too late now to almost do a wedge, but I'd almost have to triple my lot size from my original lot to even make my money back somewhat if it was continuing to go down. But I'm just kind of sitting this one out. I guess I totally missed news. It's like a little few minutes early now. I don't know, but I'm still watching this 1 minute. It looks like it might retest, go back up to where it made the drop, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, no, we've got Devin, who is in, I think it's Devin. Can't remember the full name there. Devin Graham, who's saying trade what you see. And I kind of say the same thing. It's like a lot of people play this news stuff. Be honest with you, with the news things, just like you heard the little, well, I heard the little noise that went zip, and essentially it was closing me out of a limit that I set. And honestly, I set it right here between S2 and S3. Looking at my trading platform, it says I closed at 101.29.6, but that's a lot of slippage because I think I set it for, actually, no, that's pretty good. I set it for, I think, 101.30. And I put that stop loss in the chat earlier this evening. But what I did was I looked at these pivot points, and in between S2 and S3 is usually like a hot zone. It's like if it passes through the pivot point, which is way up here, we're already past the pivot point, price generally reaches all the way to 2.5. So if you ever wanted a safe bet to take profit, 2.5 would be a good one. Devin, yes.
Shit, she's going back up now.
Well, didn't I say Devin?
Oh, wow. She's moving still.
So this is why I didn't want to short. Now, if I was, now would be a good time that I would short more. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to USDJ here, and I am going to short just a little bit more. Just because overall, I think we'll go down. So I'm just going to add another 5,000.05. Wow, those noises are loud in my ear. And essentially, it's just a big stab. That was it. That was the news release. That's done. People always ask me, "Is like, oh, where do you go to get the news the fastest? And what website do you go?" Like, the chart.
Oh man, it's hard for people to grasp sometimes. They're like, "Oh, you can't just look at the chart and be so sure." But yeah, I mean, really, that's what it is a lot of the time. Yeah, I just shorted again, made a good quick. I think I just made $5.
There you go. Sweet.
But yeah, I mean, especially when it's on that quick movement, you can catch it going up and down, doing the fluctuations like it's doing. You can usually catch a good 20, 30 pips in like a matter of seconds if you catch it on the right side. So, but it's just the luck of the draw, really. It depends what happens with the market. Sometimes it sticks. This happened to me before. It sticks going in a certain direction, then I'm fucked at that point. You know, it's going, it's sticking. It's not going to retest and go down again. So it usually bites me in the ass. But more times than not, you'll usually catch your pips if you're watching the chart right in front of you.
Yep. Like right now, you know, we were watching it and you noticed it started to go back up and I was like, dude, this is normally where I'll just short some more or whatever. And it's like, I get caught up in that whole, oh, it's going to dive. It's going to dive. And then it did just when you were like, holy crap, it's going all the way back up, like all the way. It went back up higher, I think, even if we
Oh
zoomed in
yeah,
here.
it did. Yeah, I'm looking at my chart right now. It did go higher because I
It
was
actually,
down. Yeah, it's crazy.
so here now we're going to get some actual legitimate, I think, movement for the night. I think for the night we're going to see a little bit of a slow drip here before it kind of levels off. And honestly, on my demo account, I'm going to really load up because I ended up selling, going short on my demo account, like way at the bottom of that last move earlier today. So I'm going to go ahead and short some more here to make that look better on the MyFX book. And let's see, sell some more here. Because I'm big balling on my demo account. I'm gonna short me a million, a million dollars worth.
You might as well.
Yeah, get some.
You think she'll go down more? Because I mean, she might go down more. I might sell some more, short some more. I'm not even gonna let it go up a little more though.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you're thinking about shorting, zoom back out. Let the news happen. Look at the 1 hour chart. Look at the 4 hour chart. And you can tell that, hey, there's a lot of downside. We've passed through on like my chart. We've passed through a support line of S1. We've gone through a triangle that's already here. If you use indicators, I use a super trend indicator, which kind of flip flops the trend. Right now, we're in a downtrend. It's like everything's leading to more down. So if you want to catch a top, wait for the price to go up a little bit more and then short it as it goes up. So
Okay.
even right now, I'd say, hey, give it a second. It looks like it's going to rebound here, and it may come up to somewhere around where this purple line's at. So we're talking about maybe 101.65, maybe at the most.
Yeah. Okay. I'm actually gonna draw a little line right there right now.
And that purple line's actually just if you go on TradingView, where your trend lines are at, one of the options is a parallel channel. And essentially, once you do that, where I think it's going to break out, which this way is the bottom side, I'll pick the two bottom lows, and I'll just click it there, and then I drag it up to the last high, and there's my little channel.
Perfect. Yeah, I see that. And then you have it set up where if it shorts, you have a channel set up, and then if it longs, you also have that channel set up. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of gives you some boundaries, even though if you notice, there's the purple channel here that we're looking at, but if you zoomed way out, you'll see there's this bigger purple line. Well,
Yeah.
if we go over to my daily here, you'll see the bigger purple line is months long.
Oh
And
wow. Yeah.
just look how it like bounces in between. It's like hindsight is 2020. You're like, oh, I would long here and short there and long here. Like, yeah, right. If it was only, oh, look, there's my little
Oh
rocket.
wow. Look at that rocket, man. That's what I'm waiting on. Jeez, oh Pete's wow, up by 114. Shit.
Hell yeah.
I just wanted to hit 102.6. I think that's asking a lot. Maybe someday.
Hey, maybe we can get Quile Hills on here. He's a pretty good trader. I've been following him on MyFX book. He has some signals he offers. I think he's up to like 19%. But yeah, you know, check out his MyFX books. Same thing on MyFX book. It's Quile Hills.
Yeah, I follow him on TradingView. I see him. He's on the chat right now.
Yeah, and I know he's got a mic. He did a interview.
Yeah, he should hop on here. That'd be great.
Yeah, if you happen to be watching right now and you have a decent mic, feel free to PM me and I'll send you a link to join in. So I think we've seen the news happen. Now we're left with the leftovers here. Oops.
Yeah, I wonder if I want to say that it hit the lowest low right there, but I don't know anymore. Like I don't know. It's just anything can happen at this point. Because I'm looking back further on the hour chart, and it looks like it hit like a line right there, a little boundary line. If it's selected.
Yeah, I've also got this. Remember we were talking about support and resistance lines the other night?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I got one of those like right here. I kind of gray them out so they doesn't look like my whole chart's full of lines, but
Right.
yeah, I just made it white here. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Boom. So pretty much where that support line is at based on prior price action or whatever, that's exactly where the Fib, and these are Fibonacci pivot points. So that's pretty much where the pivot S2 pivot is. So, you know, I nailed it pretty good going right between there.
Yeah, you did because it wicked right there, and then
Granted, if you're listening earlier, I was saying S2 and S3 is usually where it goes to. I changed my time frame, so we're looking at a 60-minute chart right now. So now the pivot's changed. We were looking at like the 5-minute, and that's where it went between the S2 and the S3 because I figured it'd be a short move, so you want to look at smaller time frames. So that's why I picked between 2 and 3 on the smaller time frame. But yeah, if you look at the 15-minute, actually, I'm sorry, the 1 hour. Let's say what I was saying holds true, that we typically, if it passes through the pivot line, it usually reaches about S2, S3. That would kind of signal that maybe if you had a short, you might want to hold on to it to see if we actually get down to the S2 and the S3 on the weekly pivot, because this is a weekly pivot right here. Oh, and looks like we're gonna get Devin on here. He's my my nemesis here. He's been wanting me to call him the king of pips, and I'm like, what? He was like talking so much price action about UCAD the other day. He was just like pumping it. He was probably on commission or something, because he was like, "Oh, you got to go long on UCAD. There can be master pips. You're gonna call me king of pips with this." I'm like, dude, chill out, man. It's moved 10 pips in the last hour and a half that you've been talking about it. It did move up. I'll show you his chart here just a second. I'm going to send him an invite. I think he's going to get on here with us. So that'll be cool. We'll get a third person. We are up at 19 viewers now. So that's really cool. We're almost to that goal of 30 I was talking about.
Yeah, just 10 away, 2/3 of the way there.
Sweet. Let me send an invite here to Devin. Maybe he was saying it's not Devin, it's Devon. I don't know. Well, he'll clear that up when he gets on here. I am not long. I forgot what well, hold on. What are we talking about here? Trading? Yeah. So no, I am not long on UJ. Hell no. I think we're going to see follow through for the rest of the week here. Now I'm not saying we're going to dive, but I'm still saying, like we were just talking about on the hourly, I think we could probably get down past this this support line here, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hey,
holy shit.
Here we go. Got your mic on?
Hey, what's going on?
All right. Now is it Devin or Devon? How do you want to say it? Devin? Devon? D? Big D?
Yeah, it's Devon.
Devon, there we go. All right, Devon. Well, good to hear from you. Yeah, we were giving each other a hard time in the chat. No, I'm pretty lighthearted and definitely not hating on you. In fact, that's when I started hating on you, and you thought I was hating on you, and I was like, no, I'm going to hate on you because I'm not hating on you. That didn't make much sense. No hate. No hate. Hashtag. So what did you do, Devon? Did you short? Did you go long? What are you doing? Hello.
Seems to have gone MIA.
Oh damn! I guess he didn't like that I was making fun of him or something. I guess.
Damn, did he already leave?
Dang, he gone.
Wow.
He gone. We got 22 viewers. Feel free to Twitter that link out there, and let's get a couple more people on here. Have some fun while we're staring at charts. Men who stare at charts. That was a blockbuster hit, I tell you. Bro, you long right. I don't know if I should be having that on the stream, but old Cloud Hills is like, is my mic supposed to work on this stream? I've had a few scotches, so I probably shouldn't say much anyway.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Oh,
yeah, I
there
can
you
hear you
go.
now.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Okay. What were you saying?
Whatever
I was saying,
works.
so are you long, you short? What'd you do?
For what? UJ?
UJ, yeah.
Based on the daily, I'm short.
Right on, right on.
See, I'm sorry, I got cut off earlier, so I didn't really hear what you were saying before.
I was just making fun. Everything cool. Yeah, looking at the looking at the daily here, what I had mentioned in chat earlier today was the fact that this little super trend indicator that I use, whatever, it flipped. And I mean, on something like the daily that has a lot of weight to it, when the trend changes, that's a big indication that we're going to see more pressure going in that direction. Even if it's just slight, when you're talking about the daily, we could be talking about 100 pips easy, you know, on USD JPY. So
yeah, no doubt.
yeah, I am currently about let's see, I am about nine pips in profit on the shorts right now.
For USD JPY, I'm 23 pips in profit.
All right.
So I think it could go about 130 pips on the daily for downward pressure.
130. So that would put us where would that put us? About 100 and actually that put us under 100. You're saying?
Oh yeah, about.
Now the previous low, looking back here, the previous low was at 99.64. So that would be pretty in line. My soy sauce idea from way back when I was touting soy sauce, that target was 150, 100.50. So yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind getting that. So, so yeah, if it got down to 150, and then you've got your profit at about 100, a little lower than 100, so that all works. Now, whether or not that was the big question, whether or not we bounce on this previous little white trend line that I made here, or whether we actually go lower, that was a big question. Like, do we actually reach the famous 618 Fibonacci from months ago? If we hit that level, then definitely it's moon after that.
You got anything on UCAD?
UCAD, the one that you were pushing the other day.
Well, it did hit my take profit, like I said. You were sleeping.
Hey, were you on commission? Be honest. Were you on commission? Come on now.
No, I don't have commission.
Dude, you were like pushing that like you were on commission, bro. So yeah, here's the daily on USD CAD, which I think is why most people were saying, well, let's short it, because I mean it had previously hit these levels twice before and went down. So I was definitely on the short bandwagon. You, however, had an idea. Let me pull it up here. I was saying we were going to get to that, and I forgot. You haven't said anything in chat, so let's see. Yeah, see if you can say something in chat so I can click on your name. Make it easy on me. I guess we'll just call him R34 numbered. Yeah, R34 is good enough. R34 is asking soy sauce movement today. So being that soy sauce was going down to 100.50, I don't know if we're going to get there today, but I think it's you know, a little bit more possibility now that we could actually get to those levels by the end of the week.
Yeah, type something in already.
Cool. Oh, you didn't put my name though.
Oh, my bad.
Let me scroll back. Oh, there you are. I got you.
All right.
Devon Graham. Oh, look, you put up some more recently
Yes, I did.
with your Crayola Twitter thing. Where's the X button? Where's the X? Where's the X? So you've got your take profit down here. Oh, where's it at? How come? Wait a second. How come your little Tweety Bird Twitter thing is actually making you profit right now? How is that even possible?
Told you it's all about like formation, but but I'm going solely based on the daily.
Based on the daily, you just kind of put it on the hour chart just so you could see it a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I do.
By the way, something that I had forgotten about, whenever you look at people's ideas and you ever try to, like, you can't really zoom in on it and you can only like move it this way and that way. If you right click in the border here, you can still set the auto scale on and off, and that'll actually let you zoom in on the charts better and move it around without getting all scrunched up and stuff. So little tip there on TradingView.
You gonna go to UCAD?
Yeah. Here's UCAD. What time frame are we looking at?
Oh, I thought you were going on my idea. My bad.
Oh, my bad. You wanted to look at. Let's go back. See if I can be really cool and go to history. Don't look at my porn. There we go. And where is UCAD? This one here?
Yes.
Sweet. There it was. Oh, this wasn't the big move that you had before, because I could have sworn your take profit was a little bit closer to these peaks here.
Yeah. Well, that was my take profit, but
I thought you had another one that the target was a little bit lower, and it was like it didn't quite get there, but I thought it almost touched it.
maybe. Oh, there it is. The other one.
Tell you what, do you know how to screen share?
Oh, I'm on my phone.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm at Dunkin' Donuts, so the Wi-Fi is terrible over here.
Good grief! Look at that. You're trading while you're feeding your face. There's the one that I was looking at. Yeah, there. That's the one that I was looking at. It was this first one that I thought, yeah, it was almost hit the target right there. Pretty much close it out and count your pips. Jump in anytime, John. I don't know if you turned on your webcam because you took off on us. You're still there.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm just watching my little chart here. I'm doing a little scalp action on UJ. It's kind of stagnating.
Right on, right on.
Need to go below 101.5.
Yeah, one of the things that sucks about doing these live streams is I don't pay enough attention to the actual
charts.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, like right now I'm at like 0 pips at this moment. So much for the being 9 pips in profit. What's the chat saying? Anything interesting in chat? Normal smack talk.
Looks pretty normal. I heard someone say there's a mod on there. I don't really see him though. I haven't seen him chat anyway.
Do the mods get special letters, like coloring?
Yeah, they got special. You know, when people says pro next to it. There's it says mod. So.
Little green banner mod.
Yeah.
I've yet to see a mod in here.
What? You don't spend very much time in here, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
They hop in out of nowhere. They kind of don't really make themselves visible too often, but they come out when they see links or something they want to rain on their parade. They usually jump in on that. So
yeah,
it's like they're watching. But
did you guys know that TradingView had its own like YouTube channel?
Yeah, but dude, I thought my green screen was bad. Their green screen is kind of bad.
I saw yours yesterday, Bonavest. I didn't think it looked that bad. I like when it had the transition of you going from just you, and then when you went to screen share, you kind of slide down all the way to the corner. I thought that was kind of neat.
Actually, let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this without jacking it up. Can you still hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what happens is I think I did something and it freezes the webcam. The only way to bring it back is to restart the software that I use for the for doing all that special stuff. And I wasn't sure if it was going to just kill my stream here. Let's see here. Okay, that looks good. Camera, virtual camera, start. Or actually, all right, now it should work because I use 1080p instead of 720. So let's switch over to my webcam. How do I do that? Here it is. It's not working.
Dun, dun, dun.
Son of a gun. Ah, well. I have to figure out what the problem was.
Oh, 10 more minutes until the actual interest rates come out.
I thought that was the rates.
Nope, not yet.
What? Wait a second. I thought it was, what time is it? 10:30?
It's at GMT time. It's like 23:21, so it comes out 23:30.
No, it already came out. No, that was the big dip. Right here, 10 o'clock my time, which is -5 GMT. So I'm -5 GMT Central Standard Time here in the States, and BOJ interest rate decision was at 10 o'clock. So the only thing coming out now is a press conference that they're going to have, which is also rated as being high. High importance.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Where are you guys from?
I'm in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, Dallas. I'm from Jersey.
Yeah, I'm up in Michigan.
Jersey. And you're where? New Mexico? John? Or Gindrake? Where are you from?
I'm up in Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. That's right, Michigan.
Yep.
Let's see. Quail Hill said something here. I missed it. Well, he's got a chart up anyway. This is for US CAD.
Is he shorting also?
I don't know. Looks like he's looking more like it's gonna go up though. Let me see if I can zoom in here.
No, not yet. It's not gonna go up yet.
Yeah, it looks like he's counting on it to go up and counting fib levels for a top.
I can see a butterfly here. Nice little butterfly here, but without drawing anything. But let's see.
See, it won't happen today or tomorrow, the next day, but movements on USD CAD since late July have set the pair up for a potential bearish butterfly. See, there you go. Y'all see the same little patterns in the candlesticks there. Let's see if over the course of the next month or two, the pair reaches the 1.34 area. And 1.34 area would be, let me zoom back out. How do I zoom that? 134 area? Where are we at? 13. Are you serious? Oh, this I guess is a 4-hour chart, so he's saying it's going to get way the heck up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 1.272 fib, way up there. And you know, honestly, Devon, after you had mentioned about going long for a week at a time or whatever, that's when I started looking back on the daily and the weekly, and definitely you can see on the weekly chart, based on the action in the daily chart, that we could see some increase in the price there. So it's always good to see the other side of things, maybe stuff you hadn't seen before. So no, it was good stuff.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, on the monthly, it looks so beautiful on the monthly.
It's like it's time to go up, right?
Yeah, but I'm a day trader, so
Right on.
day trader / swing trader, whatever you want to call it.
So Jen Drake, we're just kind of hanging out, I guess, to hear about this press conference, huh?
Yeah, sounds like it. What time is that supposed to hit again? That's not till like morning, right? 4:30 a.m. Well,
No,
I don't know.
five more minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's here soon.
I'm
What
gonna
does it
put it
look
back.
like? What's the previous? Is there a previous forecast?
Unchanged, like 0.15.
Okay.
Yeah. 0.15 is the forecast.
Whoa.
Everyone's screaming 100, 100.
100 on what, UJ?
Yeah.
So UJ's down here, and every time I'm going to click here, it's going to make my Bloomberg go away. Dude, what do you guys need to like watch anything else, man? You just got to watch this. We got Bloomberg here. We got the charts. We got the chat. We got people talking about the price action. Psh, it's all right here.
Word.
Yeah, you don't need no. Come on. You got everything you need right here.
Let's see if I can get a warning from the mods. Because right about now, usually people start getting up on the other side of the country. I really like it's about this time of the evening. I'm usually at home. I've already eaten. It's about 7, 8 o'clock. And I like Bloomberg, the analysts that are on here and the kind of personalities. They're pretty lively. They're pretty cool, to listen to. Before this time period, before Asia Open, oh my God, there's some people that are just like so monotone and boring to listen to. But these guys, they're pretty active. They're pretty like cool. And there's some hot chicks if you like Asian chicks. So so it's pretty good to watch. Yeah, someone's agreeing with me here. Probably the hot chicks comment, probably. Where'd my trading station go? Or not trading station. Yeah, trading station. Oh, there we go. Yeah, my shorts, I should have exited out. Should have taken those pips while I had them.
No, there's plenty more to come.
Yeah, just hold on. See how things go the rest of the week.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Is it moving now?
I think so.
Move down a little bit more. Oh, yeah, she's moving. Another little bit. Another 5. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I just did a 0.5 lot, but I don't have the equity for that. I gotta be careful with that. Because with my luck, it'll spike all the way up and just drain my account, and then it'll go all the way down. But I just want to have enough equity to take that hit.
What broker are you using?
I'm using Trader's Way.
Oh, Trader's Way. Yeah.
Yeah, but I only got like a $500 account, and I'm already down like upwards of $250 on this UJ long. I'd have been in for like a week. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy not using offshore brokers. Like, at least if I get stopped out, I won't lose money like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want to say welcome to all the new viewers. We got an inrush of viewers after posting that link there. Welcome. We're up to 30 viewers, which, Jen Drake, what was my goal?
It was 30.
It was 30. Woo!
It's like hitting a take profit.
Yes, it's like getting pips. almost as good as taking pips.
Almost as good. That's the best thing.
Good job. Awesome. Yeah. I think what is it? Dobzilla, Dobbzilla, by Godzilla. He started streaming. He's got a YouTube channel called MSD Tech, and I joined him and Jen Drake the other day, and they had been streaming like once or twice before that.
Yeah, actually, the day before yesterday was our first day going live. So, yeah, this is our third day in a row. I didn't think we were gonna go on today, but that's great that we are, and I'm happy we are. So.
Yep. And we're here with the rest of you guys, and we were just making fun, saying, what do you need to go to any other website, man? I've got Bloomberg in the corner here. We've got some charts. We got the chat. I mean, you got all the news right here.
This is true.
Yeah, this is way better. This is way better than StockTwits.
So what else is going on? We were all anticipating the UJ movements, but what else? Anything else moving right now tonight?
Let's see.
Oh crap! Look at that.
UJ's going up.
Let's see what happens now.
Dun, dun, dun.
So one of the things I got on my little indicators is my Texas two-step. So this is a pretty small chart. This is a 5-minute, but I'm gonna zoom out here to 15 just to see where this price is going here.
Weird.
Because I am short, so I am curious to make sure that I don't lose my ass. So what I use on this, I'm going to hide some of this stuff. Let's hide the stochastically delicious. Let's hide the colorful bit
indicators.
Yes, we'll look at the Crayola indicator that Devon has on his charts here momentarily. But this little guy here at the bottom, I love this indicator. It's really easy to use, guys, if you're interested. It's called an RSI2. It's pretty well-known kind of indicator. It's literally an RSI, but only with a length of 2. And all I really use it for is based on where we're kind of moving up and down. Wherever it's red, it's kind of topping out. Wherever it's green, it's kind of bottoming. So you can see it happening here. And here's a bottom. Here's some green. Like I said, it's a length of 2, so it's an oscillator. So it's constantly going to be going red and green. So I just like to see that, knowing that we're kind of pushing up and we were starting to turn green. So it's kind of like, I don't think we'll blow out of here just yet. Oh, here's one of the lovely ladies of Bloomberg in Asia session.
Oh, hello.
Is she talking about interest rates?
Yeah, and since you can't hear what she's saying, she actually has excellent English, an English accent and grammar. This is one of the few, and which is entertaining because if you like listening to people say stuff funny, you can just laugh while they talk. But yeah, they were saying earlier that the bank finances were actually going down before this news. And to me, I kind of took that as meaning, well, that means they could possibly, the rates could actually decrease, decrease it even further. And so, yeah, no, it was just an indication to me after watching Bloomberg. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go short.
Yeah, a lot of people were discrediting those funds in Japan.
Well, and I think the banks, from what I understood of people talking in chat, was that the banks are, quote, I don't know the word hedging is correct, but I mean, they're kind of in the know of what's going to be happening. So therefore, they're kind of reacting to what's going to happen. So it's like, hey, it's kind of like an indication ahead of time.
Follow the clues.
Actually, Jamie, I don't tend to memorize the names of these analysts. It sounds like you've put more thought into the Bloomberg the ladies of Bloomberg. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any thoughts on Vonnie Quinn, but I'm sure when she's on screen, I have many thoughts. Oh, check this out. This is one of those phones that blows up. Dude, how would you love to have that in your back pocket?
I was about to pre-order that too, man.
Oh my God, that is a hot mess right there.
It's so sad for Samsung. I feel bad.
I saw that on 1,000 Ways to Die. Actually, some lady had her phone up to her head like that and just blew up. And
what?
yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, look it up on YouTube, man.
Was this the
That shit's
National
nuts.
Enquirer or something? It was
Oh
like-
no! I mean, I don't know how true that 1,000 Ways to Die stuff is, but man, it's nuts.
We are monitoring the chat, by the way. So if you're viewing this right now, have something to throw at us, just type in the TradingView chat at Bonavest, and we'll see if we can catch it, and we'll respond to you. Yeah, this kind of news about the Samsung I knew was big because I was sitting in a Ford dealership service waiting room, and there was this older lady with a lap dog in her hand. I didn't even know I thought it was like a stuffed animal till it moved finally. And it was like she's sitting there, and she was sitting right in front of an outlet, an electrical outlet, and I needed to charge my phone. And so I went over there. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am. Could I ask to just get behind you and plug my phone in? It's about to die." And she's like, "Oh, okay, no problem." She stood up with her dog, and then I'm plugging it in, and she's like, "Is that one of those Samsung phones? It's not gonna blow up on me, is it?"
Oh
like,
my
"Dude,
God.
this lady she's right. She was all of about 90. She couldn't have been any younger than 90, and she knew the Samsung phones blow up. So then I knew it was big news. So
Wow, no kidding.
see, the Woodshed's asking how many lots do I have short right now. Currently, I'm only short in 0.2, which just to give you a frame of reference, that's actually a pretty good position for me. Actually, I'm looking at it again. It's 0.15. So I'm shorting 0.15, which to me is pretty much a little bit less than half of my maximum do I ever trade when everything is just falling the way I want it to fall. I'll max leverage everything and I'll hold on to like 0.4 lots. And that's pretty big for me. So I try not to go any more than that. And that's very rare. Yeah, I'm only working with a 20. Well, I'm up after after this fall that I got my take profit hit. I'm at 25.71. So I am up. Well, we just started the day, so I'm only $6 up for today. Or at least, oh, I'm sorry, $27 for the day.
Hey.
It all counts. That's 1% right there, baby. Lock it in. Bank it. What else we got in the chat room here? Any other questions? How about anything to do with how to use TradingView? I always hear noobs asking questions, and it's like, hey, here's a chance where you could actually ask a question. Somebody could show you how to do it.
Yeah, I'm still somewhat of a noob.
Are you?
Kind of, yeah.
I would hold on. Hold it. Oh, I don't have your link again. God dang it. I gotta like save it or something. Did you PM me? No. Yeah, you did. Here you go. All right. So Devin was saying that he's kind of new to TradingView, and then my response would be, yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. So Devon, explain a little bit more about just, one or two sentences. Why is it that your charts ideas look like this? Give some legitimacy to this.
Okay.
Because I know you're not an indicator guy, so it's like, explain to us why it looks like you drew your chart ideas with Crayolas.
Okay, basically, like,
because they're valid trade ideas. I mean, I've went through a few of them and fast forwarded the bars, and they're. I mean, not everybody's gonna be right all the time, so expect to see people losing. I mean, that's part of trading. No
doubt. Like if you go a little bit down in my history, like.
Hold on, the drawings are getting better. Hold on, let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right, pick one. Tell me when to stop. Pick a card, any card. Wait, I see arrows. Oh, wow, you're getting fancy down here. You devolved.
Devolved? Well, I told you about simplicity. Like
what did you say?
I told you about simplicity, like.
Oh, simplicity, yes.
Simplicity.
Oh, I thought he said something else.
Exactly, that's what at least I'm not the only one. Oh my God.
No,
was like, hold on, I'm gonna have to censor you, dude.
Bonavest is like, hold on, what'd you say?
hold it. No, essentially, I was just gonna say, Devon's got a very simplistic way of looking at charts and being able to see just some formations in his head. He doesn't really depend on indicators, hence why you see those beautiful artistic drawings that he has on his charts. But essentially, he is a valid trader. He's got some good ideas. Check him out in TradingView and see if something lines up with what you're trying to pick on and choose in Forex.
Yeah, but I actually got a lot of PMs actually. You know, saying, hey, you line up with what I'm doing. Let's connect or whatever. USD JPY is pounding up a little bit.
Right on.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, if you can simplify your trading to where you don't really have to be in front of the computer that much, you know, why not?
Right. So Bloomberg's been talking a while about China and how the smartphone innovation right here, smartphone innovation stalling. It's like they've been talking about how cell phones aren't selling. They're not like, flying off the shelves anymore. And it's like, how are they going to make it improve? They've made them smaller. They've made them bigger. They've made them have better cameras. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah.
All the ones that all of us adults and business people had 2 years ago, all the poor people have now. It's like, so now the generations, the income levels, all the from the young to old, everybody has cell phones already. So now what do you do?
Probably those glass phones that they were trying to come out with, those see-through glass.
Oh yeah.
They were trying to do that for a while.
Got some more up action on UJ right now on this one candlestick that's not giving up.
It's being very stubborn. I guess this one candle is going to decide whether I'm going to stay in this or not.
Well, we got 3 minutes, and I've noticed a lot when there's some important candles of decisions, going one direction or the other. I've noticed that whatever direction the candle goes in the last, minute, sometimes even 30 seconds of the candle, kind of determines where the next candle is going to be. And if it's a big one like this one here, I would suspect that if we kind of push up to the edge of this wick, that we're probably going to see another candle that also goes up. We will see this in action in about 2.5 minutes here on USD JPY is what we're looking at. If you guys are just joining the live stream viewing it, feel free to get on your little Twitter feed or Facebook if you got other people interested in Forex, and hey, spam out this link and
share the link.
Hey, maybe we'll do this on a regular basis. I know Jen Drake and Dobzilla were. Oop, I got an alarm. Hold on. There it is. I got my alarm, and it was for So here's another the RSI here that the Texas two-step is saying that it's maxed out, but it's only one leg. So it very well could continue forward, or if we don't close underneath that super trend and that green arrow disappears, just like that, that means we're going to be going down here. So let's wait. We got another 1.5 minutes here. We're going to take a look and see if my my little thing about watching the last few minutes or last minute of the candle is worth anything. Minute and 20, counting down, T-minus 60 seconds, or 120 seconds here, less than 120. And that's interesting because that press conference is still going to happen here. So I'm wondering what's that going to lend to the price action. There it goes. Look at it going down. It's 52 seconds. It's a fight. The bulls and the bears and the bulls. I think this race is going to come to a snout. It'll be a difference of a snout. It's going to be close. Oh, that kind of messes up my little trend line thing. Let me go back to the 15-minute.
Yeah, I'm still holding on to 1 hour, so that's just me.
Well, we're at 25 seconds, and as you can see, it looks like we're going to close up underneath this red super trend line. Super trend is an indicator you can get there on TV, super trend V 1.0, and if it stays underneath that line when it closes, I have a feeling we're going to bounce down, and that's kind of what everyone was expecting as far as overall long-term shorting. So that all coincides. So I think that's good. We'll see what this candle here does, and we'll see if my little thing about the last seconds of the candle is worth anything. One of the things about my little Texas two-step indicator is that you'll see back over here, this red on the top of the RSI line, there's actually several candles red. So that's some of the things to where you really, just by the fact that it went red one time, doesn't necessarily sit at a top. It could continue. What I typically use it for is whenever it's not red. So you could have one candle, you could have 8 candles, and at the point that the one candle that's no longer red, that would signal the fact that something is changing. So in this case, back over here, it was only one candle. It didn't drop, huge or anything, but it literally sent it from being red to almost being green. But it kind of signaled the fact that we topped out. So that's what I use the Texas two-step there for.
So are these indicators like MT4 indicator?
Compatible?
Can you hear me?
You said MT4 something?
Yeah, are they MT4 compatible?
I don't know necessarily they're compatible. I mean, it's literally the Texas two-step is a modified RSI2. So it's an RSI2 indicator. You guys can actually have that line put on your chart. The coloring, I think there is an actual indicator I think Chris Moody made that does the coloring red and green, and then I just kind of adjusted it a little bit for all the alert conditions. If we look at my alerts in TV, I've got stuff like this one says Texas two-step down, which means not only did it turn red, but it went from red to gray, and that tells me that we're on the way down. The other version is turning red or green. So if I'm coming up and it happens to turn red once, it'll send an alert and let me know that, hey, we're getting to a high point. So I use those two ways up and down to kind of send me signals on text messages and stuff. That way I can be at work or asleep and get signals.
Oh, nice. This is all through TradingView?
Yep.
Ooh.
Another cool thing, one of the things I fight with when I was doing Bitcoin trading and then now with Forex is that when I sleep, I set my phone for silent because I don't want like spam mail and emails and things like that to wake me up in the middle of the night. So I just put it on silent. But something like TradingView that sends text messages or emails to give you signals, it's like that those won't come through, right? So there's actually a couple of different apps. I picked one called Texty. TEXTE for Android. Don't know if they have a I version, but essentially all you do there is on the messages that I send out for these alerts. We'll open up one here. I tag at the end of it FX with an exclamation point, and all that does is the app sees the text message, parses it, sees the FX exclamation point, and it goes ahead and bypasses the silent on the phone. So that way it'll actually do the whole ringtone or whatever it is that I got for a text message. That way it'll wake me up in the middle of the night. Poor man's way of EA trading. I should say I guess not a dumb man, but a not so intelligent man's version of programming an EA. So it looks like we're going to have some follow through of what I was saying. I mean, the RSI on the Texas two steps kind of maxed out. Plus, we've got that trend that was giving it some resistance. It's also got here what we're looking at is the daily pivot point. So we're at the daily pivot. We just passed through it around the 4 o'clock time period here in Texas. Is 4 p.m. Is when the new day started. So we were up under the pivot point at that point. We came down on the big drop in news between the S2 and S3, which is usually a high percentage that if you pass through the pivot, that the price will reach all the way down to S2, S3 in the midpoint. And then on the bounce here, so far we haven't broken through and closed a candle up above. So it'll be interesting to see. We've got a shorter wick, which with price action tells me that it's not strong enough to surpass the last wick. So I think we're all good in our shorts. It's just a matter of holding on and going for a ride. Word. Wonder if any of these guys are actually watching the Japanese feed. They're talking about how he's afraid to come out to talk. Somebody said that Yellen was going to be a guest speaker to announce the BOJ rates increase.
Oh, that was a good one.
Surprise, motherfuckers! We're going down.
Oh boy.
I don't think Yellen talks like that, but it's nice. Nice to think about. Hey, so how much longer we got here for this news release? Holy crap, I'm not staying up 2 hours.
I am. I'll be watching lots of movies.
Actually, yeah, I actually might be up, but I'm not going to be on this damn live stream for another 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, no. I'd rather drive home right now.
I mean, to be honest with you, what could this press conference, what kind of news could this press conference have that would affect where we're at right now with price?
I'm not sure, but I don't know.
I don't even know what the press conference is going to be about. I mean, I figure it has something to do with the rates, right?
Yeah. I guess future plans of where they're going to take it.
I just realized since my webcam is not on, I really don't need all these damn studio lights on.
You must be sweating.
Yeah, well, they're fluorescents, but I think I'm blinded, half blind right now. I'm like squinting to look at the monitor. Give me just a second. All right, well, we did hit my goal of 30. I didn't see 31. We may have gotten 31. I just didn't see it. We're hanging out with 21 other viewers, which is awesome. Thanks for hanging in with us. Devon, appreciate you splitting time with your donuts and getting online with us.
No problem. I've yet to eat, though. I'm literally stuck to my laptop.
It really wants to try to get above that level.
Yeah, if it does, we're going to have problems.
World's first self-driving taxi fleet in Singapore. Big news.
Yeah, Uber's setting off. Actually, Uber officially released their self-driving cars already.
Yeah. And I guess the only reason why these guys can claim the first of anything in the world is the fact that it's an actual taxi fleet and not like a rideshare type thing like Uber.
Yeah.
Although I hadn't thought about this. So if Uber and Lyft and all these people were, fighting the whole taxi people saying, oh, it's a rideshare program, it's not a taxi service, blah, blah. If there's nobody driving and they're not already driving to this destination and they're sharing a ride with someone else, isn't that a taxi service?
True.
Yeah, like, dude, there's no more driver if they literally at the point they literally get rid of the drivers or whatever. It's like that would be a taxi service.
Yeah, because they're eventually gonna. Yeah, they don't need drivers anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it a rideshare program if there was someone driving.
Yeah, it's eventually gonna become. You're gonna have to call it a taxi fleet. Like, what else can you name it?
Hey, by the way, Gindrake, in case you're saying anything, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. Sorry, I had to step away for a sec.
No problem. Just want to make sure you weren't wasting your time talking to yourself. Like, dude,
Oh,
these guys are dicks. They're not even listening to me.
these guys don't listen to me. You'll hear me. No, I was aware. I was just listening to you guys talk and just on the loudspeaker. I had to do catch up on some homework here.
Gotcha.
No worries. I'm still watching, listening in.
Yeah, so I'm finally taking a moment to look at my closed trades, and yeah, I nabbed 34 pips on that candle drop there.
You guys think this election will actually have an impact on the markets?
I think not any more so than any other election. I would think on markets.
I went back in the history and I did some analysis, and it barely moved. You know.
Not a real big reaction. I mean.
Yeah.
Now, if you stand back and say, how did the economy go during the 4-year term of that president? Then there you go.
Sure,
There's something to look at.
Yeah.
So Mike 1223 here said in TradingView chat, the later the announcement comes, the more likely the policy will change. I don't know where he's coming up with that. I don't know. Are they like discussing last minute? Like, should we or should we not? I don't know. How about you? What do you think? I don't know. Let's flip a coin.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Let's flip a coin. I say we open up a fortune cookie. Actually, that's Chinese, isn't it? Isn't fortune cookies Chinese?
Yeah, fortune cookies are Chinese.
Yeah. What do they open in Japan? One of those little fat happy cats?
I bet you they have Chinese food in Japan. Let's see.
They have I forgot I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I forgot how it's even spelled, but they have this whole thing of like luck charms and stuff. It's a really big thing culturally in Japan. So yeah, it's like one of them is like a little fat happy cat.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, surprisingly, they do have Chinese cuisines in Japan. You know, if you have Chinese food in Jamaica, where I'm from, you know.
Are you in Jamaica right now, though? You said you were in New Jersey?
No. I live in New Jersey, but I'm from Jamaica.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. The cool and tingling, tantalizing waters of Jamaica. Po. Yeah, that's my best Jamaican accent. Sorry, I've insulted your entire country of birth.
No, it's not too bad. No, I wasn't born there. I just went there back as my parents were Jamaican, but I went back and forth as a kid.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, 2 more minutes until UJ is literally at my breaking point.
Right on. Dude, I'm a little scared. Mike says, show your face. That's awkward.
Who, me or you?
No, I think, well, I don't know. I think he said, yeah, at Bonavest, show your face.
Oh, okay.
Actually, my webcam messed up. Normally, I have a green screen, so I have the charts behind me and everything, but it kind of flipped out on me, so I'll have to save that for tomorrow maybe, or whenever the next day is I get a chance to live stream.
Okay, looks like USD JPY is in my safe zone.
It's in your safe zone? Did it come back down just now?
Yeah, it came back down. If it breaks 101.8 89.6 on the hourly, then I'm out.
101.6.
Oh,
What'd you say?
101.9.
101.9. You're gonna close.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I got you.
if it breaks on the hourly. If the 1 hour candle ends up above that.
Gotcha. Well, we're at 101.93 right now. 9495. Yeah.
Or different spreads. What broker are you using?
I'm using FXCM.
Yeah, same, which is weird.
I'm
I'm using the
using
MT4 platform.
oh, maybe that's what it is. I'm not live. Son of a.
Time to go live.
I don't ever notice a difference. It still lags to me.
So would you say MT4 is faster than placing trades on TradingView?
Well, and I don't use MT4 either. I hate MT4, but I use the FXCM platform, the trading station.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of took me a long time to get used to Trading Station. I really don't like it.
I kind of like it just because it looks newer and fresher compared
Yeah.
to MT4.
No, I've been
Yeah, so
trading
I'm probably
since.
gonna. Oh, go ahead.
No, continue.
You've been trading since high school. You were gonna say?
Yeah, I've been trading since high school. I have always used MT4, and it just looks weird on different platforms. So that's just me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up blowing my freaking demo account here. Ugh. So what are we looking on the 4 hour here?
Oh, great, my computer froze. No.
No.
Ah, Dunkin' Donuts. And this always happens when I'm like in a really important trade. Always.
So we got some up action here. I don't know how strong it's going to be. I mean, we came out of this purple channel here. This is a 4 hour chart, so definitely a little bit more stronger signals here. The way I see the 4 hour right now is the fact that we're in a downtrend on ADX. My little Texas two-step is starting to top out, and super trend is saying down. One of the things I can say based on using the super trend indicator is that whenever it does flip, it tends to go back and retest. So you'll notice here we've got a flip from this red downtrend line going to green, and we bust up to the top, but then you'll notice it comes right back and does another touch and kind of retests that back point. So I think that's kind of where we're at. So if you're looking to reshort or you're looking to go long, you could go long now up to maybe this pivot point, which is about the weekly pivot. Weekly pivot is currently at, touch it here. Yeah, 102.34 is the weekly pivot point. So you could long up to that. If you're looking to go short, you could re-short at around that point. I have a feeling that's probably what we're going to end up doing. I really don't see us, busting back up to the top, going up to like 103.50. I don't know. I don't see us going up that high.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey, Bonavest, how high do you think UJ could go before she comes back down, if she was to do that?
Yeah, I was saying like it looks like it might hit around 102.34.
Okay.
But do your own disclaimer.
Yeah.
Do your own analysis. Because I know you were short, right? You're holding on to a short.
Me? Oh, no, I'm long. I'm long.
Okay. Well, then
I was
you're
in a
good.
short scalp. Thank God I came out with profits. My account would be blown by now. I'd be off crying by now.
And that's important. I don't know, the experience of the guys listening or whatever. And it's like that's important. Position sizes. So when you scalped, your position size was what, like 0.0 something.
Oh, when I scalped, that was like a 0.35 lot.
Oh, you 0.35 shorted.
Yeah.
But then you got out of that.
I'm making like $10, $15 in a matter of seconds, but if I would have held that right now, my account would be absolutely.
Yeah, so that's a big position for you. 0.35.
Yeah, especially with my equity level. I would not advise that for anyone. I've blown a number of accounts before when I was starting out, and I know that can happen, especially to a novice trader who wants to trade big time lots, try to make big money quick. It's not advisable. I would not do it. Just even on a scalp type basis, it's just not smart to do it at all, really, because you can catch it sticking like on an uptrend. If someone was like, if I was still on a scalp for the sell, even though all that power was going low, it totally switched tides and went straight up. And you got to have a lot of equity to take that kind of blow and have it potentially come back down. So, yeah, for all the people listening, I would not recommend doing that. If you have like $100 account, I would recommend 0.01 to 0.02 lots the max, just to be safe. Make a little bit of money until you build your account up a little bit more.
My advice would be, if you have $100 account, you need to wait and get 4 more $100 before you trade a 0.01.
Yeah,
that's my advice. But there's Jen Drake's version. Devon, what do you think?
No, I agree. Cause
$500 maybe.
$2,000. $2,000.
Okay.
$2,000. You're set off.
And what trade position sizes should I use if I had $2,000?
Personally, like 0.5.
0.5?
Yeah, 0.5.
Wow, that's a lot. I'm at 2,500. I'm like really balls deep at like 0.4. I typically try to hold trade sizes of 0.10 and 0.2 on the normal trades. Oh, they're talking about BOJ policy decision here. Let's see what they say here. Unfortunately, I know you guys, if you're happen to watching the stream, you don't know what he's saying, but one of these days I can get my other computer. That was the whole purpose why I had 2 computers, was that I could pipe in the video and the audio from my other computer into the streaming computer. So they're kind of talking what we were talking about in chat here, that whenever the BOJ decision is later, historically it's a bigger change, or it's a bigger issue, or whatever, like a bigger reaction.
Dun, dun, dun.
What are we expecting? Anyone's guess.
So we're actually going to get change.
So yeah, it says slim majority sees a stimulus expansion. That means they're going to raise the rates, right?
Ooh.
See, that's not what I was getting. That was not what I was getting from all the people I was watching earlier tonight. I was getting the majority was thinking that they were going to not do anything, or possibly even go ahead and go more negative.
Hmm.
Let's see what they're doing here. By the way, if you type in Bloomberg Live, you can get to this feed that we're looking at right now.
I'll be buying AUDJPY.
The Aussie yen. Is it moving up finally? Oh my God, I got out of that thing just because of the fact that it bored me, and I ended up just getting out.
Yeah, on the daily, it's a complete buy, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at the 4-hour and I was really interested. It's just I didn't realize it was going to take 6 days before seeing some movement.
Yeah. So I guess there's no correlation.
Yeah, this is the Aussie yen I've got on the charts now, and it looks like it kind of jumped up with all the movement, from the yen in general.
Yeah,
but it's kind of doing the same. It's kind of doing the same reaction though. It jumped up in the big candle, but then this following candle wicked really high, and it looks like it's just hovering and possibly going to turn into like a. It's not a thumbtack. What's the one where it's the top, the peak of a candle? What is that one called? rising star, or what is shooting star or something like that?
Hammer? Not a hammer.
It's not a doji. It's just one that has a long wick. So we're looking at it now, and it's forming as we speak. It's starting to drop. So I have a feeling if I flip back over to USD JPY and boom, how did I know? 15-minute chart, we're seeing the same kind of action. And I think this is all just based on the yen. And not that it's going to necessarily fall immediately, but I think the next couple of hours when that whole BOJ news release comes out, we're going to see definitely some movement. I'm not going to live stream till then, but definitely if you're staying up or this is your normal trading time, you are going to get to see another dip or another shooting up, one of the two. So see something.
I think we shall shoot up.
Well, then I need to find a spot to lay off some of these positions.
AUD JPY could go up almost 200 pips based on the daily.
On USD JPY?
No, AUD JPY.
Oh, okay.
It's so weird that USD JPY says differently on the daily. I don't know why. So weird.
Yeah, I think to help offset some of the losses I have right now on USD yen, I'm gonna long again. This is an original idea that I had already going, and then I ended up getting out of it earlier today for just a few dollars, just because of all the sideways action.
Oh, it's a small world.
Oh yeah, you were doing the same thing.
It's a small world. It's a good thing I brought it up.
Where is it? There it is.
You saying you think about longing UJ again?
No, AUD JPY.
Yeah, Aussie yen.
Okay.
So here's my trade idea from 6 days ago. And I thought we were going to do something kind of like what we had back here. But in my quick review of what the candles were doing, I was thinking, well, this little dip matches with this dip. And then here's where it hits this yellow line and it hit that yellow line. And I was like, sweet, now it's time to go up. Well, I kind of ignored the fact that we're looking at a 4-hour candle. And there's all this sideways right here, which translates into about 3 days of sideways. So yeah, meanwhile, I'm in a trade and it went down even further and it went sideways and it went up a little bit. And it's like, it was just killing me. Now it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing and I'm not in the trade. Yeah, I should have just held on to that Aussie yen and just stayed in that tonight and I would have made out real good.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna buy a little bit of that right now just to hold on to, because that was originally where I wanted it to go, was up over the next probably into next week even. All the sideways though really throws my indicators out of the window though. It's like doesn't have any kind of a trend to follow. Took a small position just because since I'm an indicator trader and I look at all these indicators, they show me crap at the moment. So I just did a small position. That way, if this does fall back down, I can always re-long it again and average out in the middle somewhere. A lot of times newer traders have the tendency to see something like this candle shooting up and they're like, okay, I don't want to miss out. And it's called FOMOing. Where you fear of missing out, FOMO, and you're like, oh, you start FOMOing and you're like, okay, buy, and you end up buying up here, and what you end up getting is a pullback right after that brings it way down. You're already stuck in your position if you didn't have a stop loss on there, and now you're having to sit and hang out waiting for it to get back to the highest point that it possibly was, you know. And the longer it takes to get back to that position is the more chances you're going to end up just taking the loss. Another thing that the traders will do is if they're at that point where you decided to go with this big green candle, you're like, yeah, I want to catch the long, and you go long here, And then let's say it goes up and it comes back up to your 0 point, and you're like, sweet, it's gonna do what I wanted it to do, instead of like laying off like a portion of your trade, because that's the problem is you loaded up because you thought it was just gonna go straight up. You loaded fully up, so now as it pulls back, you have no room to add any more position because you're maxed out, right?
Over trading.
Exactly. So when you end up getting back to that 0 point, the smart thing would be that you just lay off a portion, at least half, right? So that way, even if you're wrong again and it comes back down here, if you then go long down here with half of a position, you're going to end up right in the middle. And that's going to put you in profit like 2-3 times after that, right? So that's a smart thing to do. But yeah, newer traders won't do that. And they'll end up having to hold, like, actually what I was doing from down here, I think I was somewhere down here. Yeah, like right here. So it was going straight up here. I went long, it went up. I was like, great, it's going to break through this trend line. It's going to keep going. And then that's when it did all this crap. And I didn't get rid of it until right before the big green happened. Then I got rid of it. Oh, man, I see a big green up candle on UJ. I'm not paying attention to the numbers on my screen here. Oh, they're talking about it on Bloomberg.
BOJ.
BOJ.
Hey, she's using my crayon style.
Oh, your crayon style is strong.
Very strong.
And before you say anything, I would have said it like that even if it was a white American person. And we all continue to wait for the Bank of Japan. She did not look like a Heidi. Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, Batman's over there with his long saying, bears are getting murdered. Yeah. Pretty much.
They are. Still waiting for USC Cat to pay up.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold what I got. I've got the Aussie yen on the long, which is slightly in profit by like 1 pip.
Same. To be honest, the Aussie yen looks like the cleanest trade versus USC JPY. For NZD JPY.
So you're hitting all the yens here.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to, you know.
Well, I mean, if you
check
long,
out
you could
competition.
offset your position, right? Like if you were short on USD JPY and you went long on some other JPY, you could help offset your losses on one side, right? Oh shit, it's actually moving now.
All the pairs are moving.
Damn. Oh, look at it. Oh shit, what is going on? Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, where's that Batman quote? Where's the Batman? Where's the Batman? I gotta exit this shit. Where's the Batman?
Jesus. All right. 200 bucks. Okay.
There you go. Lock it in. Lock it in. Another 20 bucks.
Holy shit! Look at those wicks.
Yeah.
Come on, let me get some more here. I
Yeah.
resold again at the top as it was back up there and it turned green. I reshorted again.
Lucky.
Come on, right now I'm at like 101.40. Let's see if it'll come down.
It's funny that UCAT is moving too.
Let's zoom in a little bit to the 15-minute here. Not that it's going to change any because it's all going to be one candle.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Got it again. 101.40. It looks like it's probably going to go down some more here. And I think this will follow through with what we were talking about a little while ago, where we were saying, in general, you know, this is going to drip down.
Yeah.
You know, so regardless of what the news does, I mean, we're pretty much just seeing what was already on the charts. I'm currently out now. I hit let's see, what does that total up to? Holy crap. It's over 150 bucks. 150 bucks in the last, couple hours. So that first wick down that we had on the other news, oh man, it's going up now. I should re-short again. Actually, I'm going to exit out of my Aussie yen on the other side.
I already exited out of that.
Did you? Oh man. Let's see. Come on. I'm not going to get in a positive one here, but I can at least lessen my loss here. I'm at negative like 15 pips.
Wow.
All right, yeah, I'll take the hit. That was a small position on Aussie yen, so I got it down to like 18 pips, but it was really small compared to those UJ positions. So all in all, I'm not at 150 now. I'm at like 130, so that's not too bad at all. Very nice. That was worth getting on the live stream and hanging out. Got 27 viewers now. Woo! I think yeah, I'm gonna throw in a. So whenever I do a good big trade, like whenever I do a good successful trade, I've learned not to keep trading. I've learned to just call it good, chill out. Don't try to sit there and be an expert and catch it going the other way and all this other stuff. It's like, I think it's going to go down. I think we're going to continue to see downward pressure. Right now, I'm completely out of everything. Man, I'm really tempted to at least put on like a 0.05 position to go short and just see where we're at in the morning.
Why not? You got to reward yourself.
Yeah, reward myself with negative pips or what? So what I would say that I would do now is look at something like the 1 hour chart, see where we're at. What would I trade normally? Like normally, if there was no news, what would I be doing at this point? And you know, even before the news came out, we were sloping down. We were in a downtrend. We kept going lower lows. It's a good time to short. You know, I'm gonna go with the short. I mean, looking at my price stochastics and the RSI, none of it's maxed out to the bottom. So,
no, there's a lot of room to go to the bottom. Let's see, there's how many pips. From current price right now, there's, yeah, as I said, like 140 pips actually.
All right. Y'all can laugh later. I just shorted again 0.1, and we'll see where we're at in the morning. And now I'm negative 10 pips. Welcome to my world. Look at that. God dang it.
How many more hours do we have left of this?
There we go. Maybe it'll get another swing down out of this.
No, we should. Well, we got.
So they still didn't come out with the news yet, right?
No.
Yeah, they still haven't come out. So this is like, oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I got carried away in the moment. So one of the things that happens on big news is that for whatever reason, I don't know how it works, where somebody like big banks or somebody goes the opposite direction before the news comes out to like get all the stop loss or hit all the stop losses and stuff. You know what I mean?
True.
So does that mean that it's going to go up? Okay, so it says that BOJ is going to introduce QQE, and they said with negative rates. So I don't get it, but I'm exiting out of my long. So now I should go long then at this point. So now I've quote revenge traded, and I've used a double position, and then once I get into positive pips here, I'll close out half and hang on to it. So I'll close out half for positive 5 pips.
All right, boys, I'm going to bed.
There we go. It's taking off, dude. It's taking off. It's happening.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, man. Good hanging with you. Appreciate you stopping by.
All right, I'm still here.
Jendrake still hanging in. Jendrake took off. I'm sorry. Jendrake was the one that took off. So I went in and grabbed a couple pips early. I've got 0.1 going long now, and I'm going to grab some pips here as soon as it bursts up again. So let's zoom out on this chart here and see where we can actually get to with this. I think we could come to this next resistance line here. It's at 102.83. Or are we going to stop at the pivot line right here? That would be unfortunate. No, we're going through it.
We better.
See, we've got how many minutes left here? We got 1 minute left on the 15-minute. This is the 1 minute chart now. Now we're getting real crazy. Man, I'm just like popping in and out of trades and grabbing a few pips. I've grabbed like six trades at 0.1 lots of like 8 and 5 pips. Oh, it's just a commercial.
The news still didn't come out yet. What's going
Yeah,
on?
no. So which one was that whole opposite stop loss taking, the up or the down? I'm so confused.
Oh, this is wild.
If you're watching right now and you're in TradingView chat, type at Bonavest, was the stop loss hunt down or the stop loss hunt up? Uh-oh, we're going up again. Holy crap.
AUDJPY is respecting my daily analysis, which is crazy. I think we might get a huge candle all the way up to my take profit.
Yeah, I just relonged again. I'm going to zoom back out to the hourly and see where our next our next stop is where I was saying about the 183. So I'm going to do a take profit at 101.75.
This is where dreams come true.
And I actually put a really big position on. So 102, I'm sorry, 102.75. Think we can go higher than that? Holy crap.
We can. I think we should.
Maybe I won't take out all of it. I'll just do like half.
I literally bought so many. Oh, this is wild. Now I'm going up. It's $400 right there.
Oh, so Bloomberg is saying that that traders have speculated too much that there isn't going to be a rate increase.
Really?
So yeah, that's what they just said. They just said, and that I got swapped to the video too late. But yeah, they were just saying it was like that something BOJ has said that speculators have assumed too much or has speculated too quickly on the decision of whether there should be a rate increase.
Wow.
Let's see what they're going to do. They're going to get the reaction from the markets here. Breaking news.
Dun, dun, dun.
Look at that. Their candle is not as impressive as the TradingView candles. So we moved almost 1% in this move on the dollar yen. Oh, this is beautiful. Even with that little hit that I took on Aussie yen.
Traders have speculated too much.
It's like, holy crap. Those guys are like, oh my God, close. Look, and we did. I mean, look at that wick. Batman is saying, don't short UJ. Don't do it.
Oh, you told us now?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Reversal happened. Well, then what are you talking? Which reversal are you talking about? I'm so confused. There's ups and downs, and you're saying reversal. That would mean it would go down, not up. Okay, so these market movers that are on the screen right now, the banks, these banks were all red prior to the first set of news. Now they are like, and I'd say they were red by like the same amounts that they're up now. So yeah, big flip-flop reaction even from the banks. Shinsei Bank, the one that moved the least, was a small bank compared to those other banks that were up there. So evidently there's a sigh of relief in Japan right now. Japan is no longer in deflation. It has been announced. They still haven't announced the rate change, but they're saying whoever, I guess, I don't know, maybe they're live tweeting while they're in there. I don't know. But they're announcing, somebody said, Japan is no longer in deflation.
I guess it's time to go along.
I see some more bear comments popping up in chat.
The Bears are dead at this point.
So once again, let's go back to it's going up again. Man, this is like going clearly across the other side of the triangle that I have here that was forming. Okay, so never mind, those were yield rates. The yield rates went to 0% for the first time in like 10 years.
Ooh.
Or whatever it was that it flashed up on the thing there. So I guess these are the discussions that they were talking about. They already made this decision already. We've already seen that move.
Nothing changed.
Yeah, so now they're just talking more discussions about the different policies and guidelines and stuff, which is probably what's helping fluctuate with the price action now.
It's kind of funny. I had a friend, he trades also. He was just here, and I was telling him, well, based on the daily, it looks like the AUD JPY could go up. He's like, no, man, I'm shorting.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to do anything at this point.
I'm holding my longs for AUD JPY. I think I'll be in there for days. Unless it just pops up even more, which would be wild. Oh, speak of the devil.
Yeah, in hindsight, I shouldn't have exited that small Aussie yen position.
Oh, the buy?
Yeah, that would have helped put me even more positive. Dude, that's a huge move right there. And it's still moving. I mean, we had a big wick. Now there is no wick almost.
Need to short UCAD again.
Short UCAD?
Yeah. I got out my position, but just to gain some more money from UC. I literally compounded. Did some compounding there.
So they're talking about how the change really didn't come from the rate increase, but came from all the news after the fact. Okay, now we're coming making more wicks again. What the hell? That's why I'm not in it. I'm just gonna watch. I already went in and out like 10 different times in the last 15 minutes, probably. Yeah, it looks like in 15 minutes did like 8 trades.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trades in about 10 minutes, actually. 11 minutes.
Ooh, I see something.
Hey, tell me, man. No one else is listening. What do you see? What do you got? What do you have? What do you know? No one else is paying attention.
If it ends above like 77.391 on the 1 hour, I think it's gonna go all the way up to 78.
78.
Yeah, an AUDJPY.
Anna Edwards just said that we're kind of in between a federal bank sandwich. We got the FOMC and we have the BOJ. We're just kind of stuck in between.
We are. No doubt about it.
This is why I watch Bloomberg, because they say the stupidest things sometimes. We are actually in a federal bank sandwich right now. We're bouncing back and forth between the FOMC and the BOJ.
Well, they don't want to make it sound boring.
All I need is a little cup of tea. Whenever there's like big movements, everybody in chat's always looking for that guy that said it was going to go up or said it was going to go down and it went the other way. And so they're like, oh, where's that guy? Where's that guy? Where's he at? Where's he at? Then Bank of England says that they're going to cut rates again.
I feel bad for those people. I really do.
I forgot who it was in chat is gonna probably say now he's making fun of or now he's being racist against English people.
No, I listen to grime music, so yeah. I listen to grime.
No, it was somebody in chat was giving me a hard time because I said something about Jamaica, or I did my Jamaican accent, and then I did what's that? I was making fun of the Asian chick or something, and then and each time he was like, Bonavest is on live stream being racist against blah 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 Jamaicans or racist against Asian people or.
Wow. For what it's worth, guys, I'm Jamaican, so.
Hence why I did the whole Jamaican bit.
Yeah, well, go on.
Yeah, I think the reason why Batman always gets doubted is because he's young. I mean, I think he's 20. He said.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so he's a younger guy, and I mean, you typically see the younger guys being the get rich quick and just spouting off. Oh, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. I mean, I don't know. He does well by what he says in chat. So, and I think he's got quite a few charts as well to go with what he's saying. So,
spoiler alert: I'm 21.
There you go. And I didn't mention how old I was.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Let me zoom back in here. I haven't looked at the 15-minute. I'm gonna have to go to bed at some point here because I got a long day tomorrow. It's midnight here.
Same. I got to deal with insurance and rental cars and all that stuff. All that fun stuff.
I want to short, but nothing's really saying to short, and yet nothing really says, oh, it's gonna just keep going up.
Wow, UCAT is actually setting up for a long. What's going on here?
Yeah, it was Forex Ramen that said Bonavest is being racist against British people.
Oh my god.
I told him, I was like, I was waiting for that. You're late. Or maybe the live stream is that delayed. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He's lagging. He's lagging.
Lagging that much? Oh, it was like 5 minutes.
I think you are actually, because I'm on my phone, and the phone's actually faster than my laptop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, you have like, are you plugged into the wall? Dude, you have like a monster battery life.
Yeah, I'm plugged into the wall.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about my laptop or my phone?
Your phone.
I'm actually plugged into my laptop.
Oh, okay. So you plug your phone into the laptop. Gotcha.
Yeah, the laptop's plugged in the wall. I had to turn off video because it was really killing my battery. When I was already at 5%. So I'm watching video on my laptop while talking to you on the phone. And it lags heavy. It lags pretty heavy.
Hey, so those that are watching the stream, let me know in TradingView chat. Are you actually seeing my chart, or are you seeing just something else? I might be really disappointed if they say, no, we see a blank screen with your name and avatar.
Yeah, all that time we'd just be having a FX radio show.
Yeah, because I noticed that there's like this button. It says you are screen sharing, but then it says present to everyone. And that like made me worry. I was like, wait a second, was I supposed to like push that button so that everyone viewing the stream could see the chart?
No, I can see it.
Well, I know you can. That's what's worrying me is like I'm screen sharing so that maybe the people in the Hangout can see it. But if I don't click present to everyone, then no one else can see it. Oh, okay. Thanks, Evil.
No, I'm on the YouTube channel. I can see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Evil said he can see my charts. Cool, appreciate it, guys. Got scared there. I was like, what do you mean present to everyone? I've been presenting supposedly for the last couple hours.
Weird, what else have you been doing?
Oh. I don't care about the Palestinian market. What's going on there? Nothing.
Oil.
Yeah.
Every time I think about the Middle East, I think about War Dogs now. That was a great movie, by the way, guys. You should really go see it. It's a good lesson in not being greedy also. Great lesson in that.
Yeah.
Did you see it or no?
Let's see. Are you sharing your screen?
No, I'm talking about War Dogs, the movie.
Oh, no. I had not actually seen that one, though. My bad.
Yeah.
I will add it to see if Netflix has it, see if, or I'll have to download it for free somewhere. Did I just say that? No.
You did.
Dang it. Feds are on me now.
Primewire.ag is pretty good.
Noted.
Oh, you ever heard of Cody?
Cody?
Yeah.
No, what is that?
It's like a app that's way better than Showbox. You can even put on your laptop, and people have been buying like the Amazon Fire Stick and just been uploading it on their
Oh,
screen. So it's basically like Netflix with TV for
yeah,
free.
I gotcha. So I've kind of noticed that when I've looked at USD JPY and Aussie JPY, the Aussie seems to like be forward. Like I'll notice movements on the Aussie yen that won't develop on the dollar yen till a moment later, like literally
Yeah, that's
maybe
what I
30
was saying
seconds later.
before.
Oh, did you say that earlier?
Yeah, I was saying that the AUD JPY and USD JPY looks like totally different, but it's cleaner on the AUD JPY as a buy, which is pretty interesting.
I mean, on the 15-minute, it looks like it's going to have a little pullback here. The 1 hour, just you can't do anything. It's two candles going straight up. I mean, what do you do with that?
I don't go any less than 30 minutes for me.
It's like with such a big move based on just purely fundamental news, it's like it really, for anyone looking at like just the candle movements, it's like, kind of throws everything out of whack.
Yeah.
Well, guys, those of you that are still watching the stream, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I think this is on the Bonavest channel, or at least it should be. Subscribe to the channel and definitely tweet it out or something. That way, maybe next time when we live stream, we'll get some more viewers on here and maybe more guests. I think we can have like 8 people on a hangout, so definitely room to add more people if you got a decent mic.
Hey.
Give your commentary on the markets. I think we're on the 4 hour here that I'm looking at now on the USD yen. It's hitting that super trend, and it keeps flip flopping back and forth. So I don't know. We'll see where we break out. I mean, as far as my indicators go, because of that huge green candle, it's already telling me, oh yeah, it's gonna go up here in a moment. But after seeing such a big move already, it's kind of like, I really doubt that it's just gonna keep going up. It's almost one of those things where you got to have a little bit of a pullback, and then maybe it'll gradually continue up.
Maybe. Or it might be like USD CAD the other day, just kept on just full speed.
or looking here, I mean, you've got, see if I can get fancy. I've never gotten the harmonic pattern thingy. Oh, look. Okay, sweet. Let's see if I can draw it right. So you got this, there. Uh-oh. Wait, why did it color that one? Why did it color like some of them and it didn't color the others? That's weird. But yeah, I mean, we could have a head and shoulders pattern forming or something with this big candle here. And at that point, you would continue down. But I don't know. Most head and shoulders, I think, get formed when you come up into the first shoulder and then go through the head and the other shoulder, not coming down to the shoulder. I don't know. I'm not a big pattern type trader. But hey, man, thanks for joining me, Devon. I'll definitely send out links if you ever wanted to join in again. And I think I'm going to wrap it up and take it easy the rest of the night before I have to head to bed.
Yeah, I gotta start driving home now.
Yeah, you're sitting there at Dunkin' Donuts and you're like, look at that dude. That dude's just sitting there, man. He's going to use all of our internet up.
Now it's a 24-hour Dunkin' Donuts, so it's not that bad.
Oh, fancy. Well, we got 16 viewers to end out the night. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. Hopefully you had a good time. Make sure you let me know in the chat that you liked what you heard or if we could improve it in any way. And we'll catch you next time. Until then, keep calm and keep trading.
Deuces.